Okay, today I'm recording the instructions for Dreamweaver Chapter 4, Lab 1, which is adding a table and form to your Healthy Lifestyle website. Therefore, your first step is going to be to navigate to your Healthy Lifestyle Lab 1 website that we created and have added to in Chapters 2 and 3. If you do not have a Healthy Lifestyle website, call me over at this point because we are going to be adding to our habits page and our sign up page. So make sure you have a habit and sign up page. All right, I'm going to open my habits page first. In this area where it says insert content here, that's where I need to add my table. So I'm going to backspace this generic placeholder text and I want to insert a table. My table is going to have 4 rows, 2 columns, a table width of 600, a border thickness of 1 pixel, cell padding of 2, a header on the left, a caption at the top will read steps for changing a habit. And then the summary is as follows. Then hit OK and your table will pop up. Ooh, for some reason my table width is only 60 instead of 600. So I'm just going to go to my properties down here and change my width to 600 and hit enter. That makes it full size. So if you made the same mistake I did, change this to 600. I want my caption to be bold, so I'm going to highlight my caption and use the B to make it bold in my properties. Now I want to type in the following information. If it's hard for you to read on my computer, in my video, you can go to page 258 or 259 to review the text. Notice it's bold because we entered a header on the left. Probably the hardest part of this chapter is just typing all the information into the tables that you've created. I was curious if I could find the spell check. There is a spell check command, but I can't remember where it is at this moment. Okay, that's under commands. You can do check spelling. And that'll help you if you make some mistakes. You can change just like in Microsoft Word. So I'll be using spell check. That's under commands. Oops, if I accidentally inserted another row, so I'm going to undo to delete that. Because it doesn't underline words that might be misspelled, it's probably a good idea in a unit like this where you type a lot to go to the commands and check spelling when you're done typing. Okay, now I'm going to save those changes. And I want to view that in Internet Explorer. It should look like this. And now I'm going to close out of my habits page, and the next page I want to use is my sign up page. So under the Healthy Lifestyle website, you should still be there. Go to your signup.html, and we're going to be inserting a form and then turning that form into, inserting a table and turning it into a form. So delete that text. You want to insert a table. This table will also have 4 rows. Before I type this in, I'm going to cancel. We're going to type out a little paragraph of information. This will be the reason that people would sign up on this website. Okay, I'll spell check that. Okay, took away my A. Okay, after that paragraph, I'm going to hit enter, and now I want to insert a form. So, insert a table first. It's going to have 4 rows and 2 columns, a table width of 500, border thickness of 0, cell padding of 5, no cell spacing. I want my header to be none, no caption, and the following summary. And then OK. If you have a hard time seeing what I'm typing, you can go to the directions page 259. My first column will be the following form labels. Okay, my form, it needs some form fields to type in. So I'm going to go to my Forms tab up above and first insert a text field. The text field ID will be F name. Access key will be F. Tab index 1 and OK. My next text field will be label L name, access key L, tab index 2, and OK. For the email, it's going to be another text field. So I go to Forms, text field. I'm going to call that email, access key E, tab index 3, and OK. And finally, the tips, we're going to turn that into a radio group. The radio group is this button right here. I'm going to call this tips. And my labels are as follows. Dinner. So does the person want dinner tips, exercise tips, or I'm going to hit the plus sign and the label will read both. And then OK. Now I want to include a submit and reset button. So I'm going to click below the table and use my button in the Forms tab. This will be a submit button. Access key S. Tab index will be 5 and OK. Click right after the submit button and hit enter. Insert a final button, call it reset. Access key R. Tab index 6. Oh, actually this is 5. And then OK. But I need to change it from a submit button to a reset. So you can either type in reset here or just click reset. And then notice it changes. Okay, your name should already be here. So you are done. I'm just going to save the changes I made. And then view this as a real web page in Internet Explorer or Chrome. Notice a person could type. I can click on tips and then submit or reset. All right, that's all to Dreamweaver Chapter 4, Lab 1.